Some of these, like this one right here, looks like it's trying to be a golf course. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Evening. Good evening, beautiful people. So today I opted to work in the evening cool. This cool down we've had is kind of we're on the upswing this week. It's going to be in the 90s
for about a week.
Yeah. Which is fine. We can let our tomatoes that are still on the vine continue ripening, stuff like that. But that just means projects outside in the middle of the day, maybe hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why we're out late today. All right, so what we are doing today, we are actually down here in the orchard. There is some orchard maintenance that we need to get going on.
Yeah, desperately.
I'll walk around and I'll show you. Twice throughout this season, I've come out here and put wood chips on our trees, wood chips, mulch, or whatever we have, to try to, feed the trees, keep the water retention up and all that good stuff. Well, the last time we were out here putting wood chips, we put a lot of cardboard down first and then a lot of wood chips. And the weeds won anyways.
Yeah.
I think I talked about that a video or so ago.
Right.
This is something I've needed to deal with. There's a couple different ways we could deal with it. I've thought about even getting in here with a tractor and scraping off the wood chips, pulling the grass out and putting the wood chips back. But when I was down here, I had to mow down here because we were going to lose the orchard to the grass. I ran into one of the piles of wood chips and I noticed something. Let's see if I can find the tree that really had it going on. So I was out here planting some more comfrey crowns that my friend Billy gave me, and I turned over a piece of these wood chips. And yes, all of that white that is on there is all mycelium. So these wood chips are actually doing what I want them to. We actually want all that mycelium around the trees. That means that the fungal growth that we are looking for in an orchard is starting to get built up. Basically, we want to emulate the forest floor. That's why you put wood chips and mulch and stuff like that around your trees, is because you want them to think they're in a forest. This is going to be a food forest eventually. Oh, you found some peppers? I don't know if you want to eat those.
I tested them. They're fine.
Okay. Those are non-spicy peppers.
Non-spicy peppers.
So yeah, that's the whole point of the wood chips. Plus, it helps with water retention and all that good stuff. So I'll walk around real quick and I'll show you what we're dealing with. The Bermuda grass has really taken over all these wood chips. So much for all the cardboard and wood chips. When people say you need at least 3 layers of cardboard and 8 inches of wood chips to stop Bermuda grass, they are not lying.
Well, I think it grew from the edges as well.
Yeah.
So.
Some trees aren't so bad. Some of these are doing okay. We planted sweet potatoes on some of these to use as a ground cover. And for the most part, the sweet potatoes did a great job. The ones that they, actually filled out. I'm completely okay with that. That is a great ground cover. But as you can see, all of this, for the most part, it'll come up easy. It's just going to be a big headache. Some of these, like this one right here, looks like it's trying to be a golf course. So that's no good for the tree because it's going to rob that poor tree of all of its water.
Yep.
So ones like this, we're going to get a couple garden implements and bust up all that grass, and then I'll bring cardboard and wood chips and we'll dress these back up.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna have to dress these back up anyways. It's just a constant state as we build soil out here and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go I think I'll grab the tractor because I'm gonna need it for compost and wood chips and all that, and I'll just bring tools.
All right, sounds good.
All right, since this was pretty much the example of dealing with weeds, I'll go ahead and finish messing with this one. I want to see how long it's going to take to get the bulk of the grass out, see if I need to go get cardboard and all that good stuff, because depending on how bad this actually is how long this is gonna take, that determines if this is a project we're finishing tonight or tomorrow. I don't think this is
This is a 4-hour job, not a 1-hour
I think
job.
this is a 2-day job. It is so out of
That's a
control.
lot.
You guys might be seeing me pull weeds for the next 4 days. I'm
And
thinking.
everybody clicks off.
Yeah, everybody's like, yeah,
No,
yeah, I'll
Ben,
pass.
that's all right.
All right, let's attack some weeds.
All right.
We got dirt everywhere and fire ants.
Oh, fun.
All right, so I have grossly underestimated how long this is going to take.
Yes, you did.
we're all frustrated, and yeah, this job got very out of control.
Yeah.
You know, this is like a zone 4 or 5. We don't come out here very often. It's not the end of the world. I think what I'll do is I'll just bring wood chips. We'll just try to suffocate stuff.
I think that'll work.
Winter is coming.
Mhm.
Like the first day of fall is this week.
Yeah.
So it's gonna start getting cold, and once it all starts dying out,
Then
we can
it's-
do this easy, because then everything lets go.
Right.
We did this job actually this winter,
Yeah.
you know, coming up on 9 months ago.
Right.
And it was super easy. We did the whole orchard
Mm-hmm.
super quick, and you know, an afternoon. This is not a after dinner quick job while it's still warm. So
And the baby's running amok.
and the baby is running amok. She's like, nope, you guys are boring. I'm gonna wander off in the woods.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna haul wood chips and
Okay.
not worry about it.
Yeah.
This is honestly a little bit infuriating. I don't know what I was thinking, yeah, let's go out and make a quick video. We'll pull some weeds. We'll get most of this job done. No, ain't happening tonight. Thank you. So planting all of our extra tomatoes, they
Yeah.
they are doing what they want to do. We have tomatoes literally everywhere on this plant. There's a couple other, there's a bush over here. That one's producing like crazy over here. Yeah, like
There.
they're jamming. So that answers that question. Next year, we'll purposely make sure we plant stuff out here. I think one of the things I'll do next year, I'm not gonna pull these sweet potatoes that are out here. I'll let them stay in the ground over winter.
Cool.
We actually had some vines creep up and get in one of our citrus trees,
Yeah.
and that was 2 years ago. And we've had sweet potatoes living in the citrus trees for 2 years now.
Yeah.
So
They just do their
they
thing.
can just do their thing. They haven't froze. Mind you, we've put the citrus
Citrus, yeah.
indoors over the winter, but yeah. All right, I digress. You found us. All right, so one of the things we dealt with today, which we're happy to find out, got everything wrapped up with insurance. I get to go get our truck and bring it back down here, or arrange to have it
right.
shipped down
We
here.
haven't decided what exactly we're doing yet.
But
They called it 4:45.
yeah,
So.
called right before everything closed. Even
Yeah.
I called the tow place after I hung up with them, and they were already closed. And it was like,
Yeah. Thanks for that.
That's how it goes.
insurance.
But they were considering it a total loss
Right.
because it's a 18-year-old vehicle.
Anyways. We're keeping it.
Yeah, we're keeping it.
And we're gonna-
The amount of work to fix it, my opinion, is not that crazy. So we're gonna get it fixed on our dime.
Yeah.
You know, they'll pay us for
The total
the
loss.
total loss,
right.
but you know that's
never
never
covers-
enough to cover a new vehicle, especially not with as high as used vehicles are right now.
Right.
So
But we were planning to get it fixed anyways.
yep. So
Either a shop.
or me,
You,
if
yeah.
I can do it without a lift.
Right.
I think that's the only frustrating part, is not having a place to work on stuff. All right, so even though this was a short video, we'll call it right here rather than be frustrated pulling weeds until dark.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably gonna. Oh, hey, Skets, you came out too.
Oh, you found us too. He doesn't like being picked up.
I know.
That's what he thinks, and then he's just like, rip your face off.
Oh, there's the purse. There's the purse. Oh.
This is the slightly emotionally damaged cat.
Yeah, he is. Bless him.
And he drools.
It's really gross.
That's a lot of drool.
Like a lot of drool.
Like a dog.
Disgusting. Oh.
Kitty cat.
Yes.
All right, on that note, we gotta go put that baby in bed.
Yeah, she's slowly crashing.
She's running amok.
She is.
All right, we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.